Assalamualaikum and a very good day to my panelists, supervisor and to everyone watching this presentation. First of all, my name is Abdul Muhaimin bin Muhammad Daud. My student ID is 2019564159 and I will present to you my final year project, which is multi-objective design optimization of square tube with circular ring filler using response surface methodology technique, which is Inscribe CCD. This project is under supervision of Dr. Hafizan bin Hashim. First, let's go through for this outline presentation. This presentation will include the introduction, problem statement, objectives, methodology of the project, the result and discussion to begin from this project, and lastly is conclusion. Next, I will talk about the introduction of this project. The main things for this project is thin wall structure. Nowadays, thin wall structures are mainly used in car body. So, this project, which is square tube with circular ring filler, will represent the body of the car. Because most previous research has concentrated on the collapse of thin wall circular tubes under axial stress, studying the crashworthiness of thin wall tubes exposed to bending is relatively recent endeavor. However, according to a prior research of real-world vehicle collisions, up to 90% of structural components fail due to bending collapse. Based on the research by Chukwue McKay-William Isaac and Chidozie Ezekwem, which is they study about the crashworthiness performance of energy-absorbing materials. The crashworthiness performance is measured by a number of parameters, which include specific energy absorption capacity, crush force efficiency, mean crushing force, and sound transmission loss. It also concludes that changing the shape of the thin wall construction will improve its crashworthiness. In this project, the quarter model of square tube with circular ring filler have been developed in Abaqus software. In this project, the quarter model of square tube with circular ring filler have been developed in Abaqus software and have been analyzed under 3-point bending. The main objective of this project is to get optimum value of SEA and CFE for the FE model. There are two parameters that are considered to get the SEA and CFE value, which are thickness and height of the ring filler. The OE table have been developed using Design Expert software to get the number of runs with different value of thickness and height with specific range. FE model of square tube have been simulated and validated using Abaqus software with a total of 9 runs. The value of SEA and CFE of each run can be calculated using the data obtained from the simulation process. Using analysis of variance in Design Expert software, the parameters have been checked whether it is significant or not for both SEA and CFE. There are a few problem statements in this project. First, it is stated that square tube energy absorber with circular ring filler is considered a new type of tube energy absorbing system. Therefore, experimental and computational studies on the quasi-static and impact response of the tube is essential. Second, with its new configuration, it is expected that some crashworthiness indices would be improved, thus requires optimization. Next is objectives. Objectives of this project are to develop finite element model of the square tube with circular ring filler using Abaqus software. Next, it is to optimize the square tube energy absorber with circular ring filler using RSM technique to get the optimum values of SEA and CFE. Next is methodology. Started with the finite element model of square tube with circular ring filler. This figure shows the quarter model of square tube with circular ring filler that is developed in Abaqus software. Abaqus software was used to do numerical simulations. Because of the symmetry, just a quarter FE model was used to save time in the computation. A circular ring filler is employed in this study to increase the square tube's energy absorption capability. The diameter to thickness ratio and the length to thickness ratio of a tube have been found to have a substantial impact on its deformation when subjected to an impact force. Aside from geometrical factors, loading velocity has a considerable influence on the square tube's deformation. The modest material is also important in assessing the crashworthiness of the thin wall structure. Aluminium alloy is chosen as the square tube material in this study. Many sectors use aluminium alloy thin wall structures because of their high energy absorption efficiency and lightweight structures. The next methodology is validation of FE model. In order to validate the FE model, this study employs response surface methodology RSM, which is a mathematical approach for optimizing the square tube design. Two aspects will be investigated in this study in order to maximize the design of the FE model. thickness and height are the variables. The DOE will be generated using RSM, which will produce sample of standard order of changes in the parameters of the square tube using the design expert software. This table is the result of the DOE. The last step of the methodology is to develop and simulate the FE model. As you seen in the picture, the first picture is to put the height value that we get from the DOE table. The second picture is to put the thickness value that we get from the DOE table. The third picture is to get the mass properties for the square tube with circular ring filler in Abaqus software. And lastly is to get the value of SEA and CFE in the MATLAB software. The design guidelines for such square tube with circular ring filler as energy absorption devices were generated using a combination of finite element modeling and the response surface method for design of experiment. The crush force efficiency and specific energy absorption of the square tube were calculated as functions of geometrical factors such as thickness and height. The primary and interactive impacts of geometry factors on the SEA and CFE were investigated using a parametric approach. Furthermore, a desirability technique is used to carry out multi-objective optimization design of the circular tube system in order to obtain maximum SEA capacity and maximum CFE. This process is developed in Abaqus and MATLAB software. A total of 9 runs with different height and thickness value have been made. Next is result and discussion. To obtain the values of SEA and CFE, SEA is measured as the energy absorbed by a structure during a crush per total mass of the structure. The value of EA we can get by the MATLAB software. The energy absorption is obtained by this formula, while specific energy absorption can be obtained by this formula, which is energy absorption divided by mass. For crush force efficiency, the efficiency of the crush force is the ratio of the mean crushing force to the maximum crushing force PCF. As an effective absorber, the higher the CFE, the more efficient the structure, where PCF is the peak crushing force of the structure. The MCF can be obtained by using this formula. For CFE, it can be obtained by using this formula. To achieve the best fit, the statistical significance of the constructed models and each term in the equation were examined using statistical measures. The summary result of best fit suggests that linear and quadratic models are statistically suggested for specific energy absorption and crush force efficiency respectively, based on the measured response analyzed by the design expert software. The software used the analysis of variance, which is ANOVA, approach to assess the appropriateness of the produced models. The ANOVA table summarizes the response analysis and displays the important model terms as well as the adequacy measures. This is the table ANOVA for SEA. This table shows the F value of 129.27 for the model suggested that it was significant. Model terms with P values less than 0.05 are significant. For this table, A, B and AB are important model terms in this situation. The model terms are not important if the value is bigger than 0.1. Model reduction may improve your model if there are many inconsequential model terms, which is not including those required to support hierarchy. This table shows the ANOVA for CFE. The F value of 20.44 for the model indicates that it is significant. An F value of this magnitude has 0.21% chance of occurring due to noise. Model terms with P values less than 0.05 are significant. B is a crucial model term in this scenario. The model terms are not important if the value is bigger than 0.1. In this case, A, which is thickness, does not give much change to the response value. This is the normal plot for SEA, left, and CFE, right. The normal plot for SEA and CFE, and the plot is within the range and not too far away from the slope. This concludes that the distribution is stable in order to get the optimum values of SEA and CFE. When the distribution is normal, the residuals are plotted against their expected values in a normal probability plot. In both graphs also shows that the closest point to the slope is the best option to get the optimum result. This is the contour plot for SEA, left, and CFE, right. For SEA, at the top right angle with shows that it produced the higher values of SEA, while at left bottom of the corner, plot shows the lowest value of SEA with combination of thickness and height value. It can conclude that the higher the values of thickness and height of the square tube, the higher the values of SEA. For CFE, the value for CFE only combined with height value, as the thickness value is insignificant to the response. This is the 3D surface for SEA and CFE. 3D surface for SEA prove that 3D plot and contour plot is produce the same result, which is the higher the values of thickness and height of square tube, the higher the values of SEA obtained. In this figure, the highest values of SEA is seen at the same time it collate with the highest value of thickness and diameter. For CFE, the plot is linear is because the parameter thickness is not significant to get the optimum values of CFE. This figure shows the optimization numerical plot in Design Expert software for all responses, which is SEA and CFE, and parameters of thickness and height. For SEA, it shows that when the values of thickness and height increase, value of SEA also increase, while for CFE, it is the opposite from SEA, which is when values of thickness and height increase, the value of CFE decrease. But for the thickness, it does not decrease much because it shows that it does not affect much for thickness as the p-value is higher. Table above shows the solution for thickness and parameter of square tube with circular ring filler to get the optimum values of SEA and CFE. Number 1 is selected is the most suitable and perfect value to get the optimum value of SEA and CFE, which is the thickness is 2.5 mm and height is 41.8 mm. SEA and CFE estimated to be 1.904 kJ per kilogram and 0.824 respectively based on the recommended parameters. The FE model of circular ring filler once again validated in Abaqus software using the recommended parameters by the design expert. The result of the validation calculated that the value of SEA is 1.94 kJ per kilogram and CFE is 0.828087. This table shows the error analysis of SEA and CFE. The new SEA and CFE that has been calculated using new parameter is 1.94 kJ per kilogram and 0.828087 respectively, while the old SEA and CFE value is 1.904 kJ per kilogram and 0.824 respectively. There is a percentage error between the new and old value of SEA and CFE. The percentage error for SEA is 1.75%, while the percentage error for CFE is 0.49%. The recommended thickness and height of the circular ring filler, which are 2.5 mm and 41.8 mm respectively, are used to obtain the optimum SEA and CFE values. Figure left shows that when the ring filler is moved at 0.041699 mm, this maximum force is 3.73149 kN. Figure right shows the F mean versus displacement, that mean force is stable even the displacement is higher, which prove that the CFE value is 82.81%. Therefore, the recommended thickness and height by Design Expert software to the ring filler is accepted and logical to get the optimum results of SEA and CFE. Lastly is the conclusion. It can conclude that the SEA of square tube is increasing, with also the thickness and height also increase. The thickness and height also significant on the effect of the SEA value. For CFE, it is different, which is for height, the higher the height, the lower the CFE, and for thickness, even the change of thickness it does not affect the CFE value and was found to be insignificant. Even the value of thickness and height is maximum, it does not give the optimum or the best value of SEA and CFE as shown in the project. Therefore, the objective of this project is to develop FE model of the square tube with circular ring filler using Abaqus software and to optimize the square tube energy absorber with circular ring filler using RSM technique to get the optimum values of SEA and CFE has been achieved. That's all for me. Thank you.